How are you?
Right. Is that your young man?
What?
Is that your young man next to you?
There he is. Hard day work.
Hello, Lindsay.
Huh?
Hello.
Are you around tomorrow, Elaine?
Depends on the time, boy.
Well, hello, Georgina. What time are you around tomorrow?
Suppose afternoon. Why?
What?
Afternoon.
All right, okay.
Why?
Because I'm asking.
Nosy.
Oh, look at that, holding hands, nearly. Hello, Emma. Can you hear me, Emma?
Hello, Emma. Nope.
Nope. Well, yeah, that's a weird. Georgina, is yours upside down?
No.
Oh, right, okay. All right,
That's
okay.
like confusing.
Hello, Lydia. Can you hear? Emma's gone off. She'll probably come back on in a second.
Is Joanna online yet?
Not yet.
Okay, she might not make it because she's cramming to get her uni paper finished.
Oh, she don't need to cram. She's very intelligent. Hello, Emma. Can you hear me? Lydia, can you hear me? Good. I am recording everything at the moment. So no naughty words, Elaine.
I heard my name. What did you say?
I said I'm recording everything at the moment. So no naughty words, Elaine.
It's not the problem there.
Hello, Jodie.
Come right, Joanna.
Smile, Kez. There you are. How's your neck?
What do you say, mate?
How's your neck?
Hurting. It's a lot better than it was, though.
Okay. Can you hear us now, Emma? I'm not sure she can. Hello, Mr. Beasley.
Hi there. Sorry, I had trouble loading up today. I thought that Georgina's not the only one who should have a pet with us. So I brought mine with me. So he's here to join it.
What's that? A spider?
Yeah. He's got a pet. He's lovely. He's nice.
Yeah.
Gets rid of all the flies for me.
Okay. Nicole's apologised she can't be on tonight because she's family member's been taken to hospital. Hello, Laura. Hello, Laura. Can you hear me, Laura Taylor? Hello. Right. Well, can you hear me, Emma?
Yeah.
Ah!
Hello.
Right, okay. I'm going to share screen.
Yeah. Do you like chicken?
Who's talking about chicken?
Oh, sorry.
Who's that?
My little boy.
Right. Okay.
Who's that?
We can go bed.
Right, okay. I've got a lot of information to go through tonight, so I'm going to crack on through it. 2nd November, my mother-in-law's birthday, my daughter's birthday, so it's a day I remember a lot about. Right, upcoming events coming up. We've got a New Year showcase on the 6th of January at the ICC in Birmingham. You can book using code 09954. It is free for all distributors that have not yet attended. Please, please, please book this in your diary. Please, please, please come. If you have a problem with transport, let us know. There is a group for getting lifts, etc., etc. Okay. 10-step workshops. We run them around the country. At the moment in Edinburgh is on Saturday, and the last one this year will be on the 2nd of December. In Barnsley, 12th of November, week on Sunday, and then 10th of December, and something quite exciting, Leicester is going to be planned for next year. And we've okayed this with Abigail. We're just sorting out room, pricing, blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. And then there's Peter and Jackie White's Vision Group Rally on December the 9th. If you can be there, be there. Rob Forster is one of the most inspirational guys ever. He went from unemployed. He actually was in £26,000 worth of, £23,000 worth of debt. He had his mate's car repossessed as well as his own car, and he now earns over £20,000 a month. Pete and Jackie, who run the event, earn over £17,000 a month. And it's on December the 9th at the Kingsgate Community Church in Peterborough. Okay. One thing I wanted to talk about tonight is about the golden goose, and it's a really sad way to lose your business. Hello, Adam. It's a really sad way to lose your business is killing the golden goose. Now, what is the golden goose? Well, it's your account. Okay. The company give you an account so you can trade. You have no financial exposure. It's a 14-day account. That means when people order from you, they have 14 days in which to pay for the goods. If it's not paid for, then it goes on stop. Okay. I'm just checking who else is coming on. Right. Okay. All right. 14 days and it goes on stop. What are the ramifications of going on stop? Well, it means you can't order more items. All right. And you won't be considered for an increase in facility for at least 3 months. So if your business starts taking off, you won't be able to order any products and you won't be able to get an increase. So how do we avoid going on stop? First of all, don't use company money for personal bills. If you get £100 worth of product, deliver it out, pay for the goods, and then take your profit. All right? Pay the company first. All right? Pay outstanding invoices on a set day each week. For instance, we do it every Friday. We get our statement from the company. We tally it all up. When an invoice comes in, we print it off. When goods arrive, we check to see if there's a credit note so that we can tally one against the other. Then we know how much we have to pay the company for each one. And then tick it all off. Okay? Now, if goods are not sold, because people say, oh, well, I haven't sold the goods yet. What you do is you put them on a returns note so they go off your account. We only physically send the goods back once a period, but we can claim credit when needed. And there's training on our training site. So if you've had goods and it's their due, put them through on a returns note. People then say to me, okay, I've ordered something for somebody that they haven't got it yet. I put it on the returns note and now they've turned up. That's fantastic. If a customer suddenly reappears, don't worry. Just sell them the item. Because if you don't return it physically, the company will just re-invoice you again. But it means that you won't go on stop. If you go to that issue, that thing, especially now. Now, it was a problem a few months ago when we were getting 2-week delivery, for instance, for Ireland. they were overdue before they had the goods. Now, in the UK, we're on a 48-hour delivery service. I think it's probably 72-hour for Ireland. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, but it's turning round much faster now. Okay. This is something I was requested. So are you all happy about your account? Now, if you have any queries about your account, speak to your incredible upline. Personally introduce you into the business, or if you're new to the business, they're new to the business, then speak to their sponsor. Okay. Marianne's on. Hello, Marianne. And I guess Laura's there as well. So I have to keep checking because I have a list of, so I know who's on. Okay. Parable of the sower. I was asked to do this by one of the team this week. Well, asked to do a particular training, but I've combined the two. You may well have heard of the parable of the sower. Well, in this is a training about our business. And there are 3 key words in this training. And they all refer to something within our business. First of all, when we talk about the sower, it's you. When we talk about the seed, that's the opportunity. And the soil, where the seed goes, is how you respond to it. Okay. So, the sower went out. He didn't plant the seeds one by one in rows. Rather, he scattered them randomly. He didn't care where the seeds land. And that's what we do, isn't it, with our adverts? We scatter them randomly. Now, the seed landed on 4 different types of soil. The first type of thing, some landed on the path. And it got trampled on. So it didn't bed in. And the birds ate it. Now, that's not Andy and Sharon bird. The birds ate it. What do I mean by that? Well, it's basically somebody's joined the business and well-meaning friends and family say things like, what are you doing that for? I know somebody who did that once. Get yourself a real job. You won't make any money doing that. And it puts doubt in their own minds. Unfortunately, friends and family are trying their best to look after you, but they don't understand what they're doing. Now, if somebody gets a job, let's say working at McDonald's, people pat them on the back and say, oh, great, well done for you. They don't say, what are you doing at McDonald's? Well, some might, but you know what I mean. But in our business, for some reason, people do put it down. It happens. So that will happen. But the one thing to remember is that the sower does not leave the field. He could go out, I'll tell their friends all about this. No, don't go chasing it, because if people are easily put off, they're easily put off. Okay. What he does, he just carries on sowing, and he keeps throwing his seed out there. Now, some of it fell on rock, and the plants withered because they had no roots. And that's like a new distributor joining the business. In the early days, maybe they've got no belief in themselves. Maybe they've got no belief in the business because they've never had the opportunity. They've had somebody believe in them. And it's easy to give up when just starting. They've had a couple of setbacks. It's that happens with everything. There's lots of people out there that take driving tests. Does everybody pass their test first? Dave, did all your people pass their test first time?
No, I may have been brilliant, but not all of them, I'll say. No.
Yeah. Does it mean, therefore, that driving doesn't work? No. It means that people give up. But the sower doesn't leave the field. He just carries on sowing. Now, some fell on thorns and weeds, and which grew up and choked the plants. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, it's daily things with little or no long-term financial benefit get in the way. Oh, yeah, I had to do this. Oh, I had to do that. I had to do the other. You know, I've had to clear the garage of the rubbish. You can't leave all the rubbish to build up. You know, these things, but they can find time to watch the TV. They can find time to do this, that, and the other. Focus. I had to go to work. I got a job. Do you really want to work till you're 65? All you need is an hour a day. Okay. But people allow things to get in the way of their own success. It's interesting. Once you start working from home, suddenly other people start asking for your time. Or you work from home. Could you do this for me? Could you do that for me? They don't realise that if you're at work, that you couldn't do that when you are at work. Okay. The one thing is that you can make excuses or make money. You can't do both. Now, somebody else just cropped on. Just checking who it is. Right, I apologise. Everybody else, somebody really logged in. He just keeps on sowing. Okay. Now, this is the interesting one. The seed fell on good soil. That means people have listened, people who are open-minded, people like yourselves, and it yielded a crop. Now, some people would yield 30%, some crops 50%, some 100 times more than was sown. In other words, you know, from one seed you can get a whole crop of wheat, or from one seed you can plant it and a tree can grow, and from that loads of fruit. Now, from every 10 people that you sign into your team or join your business, you're going to have a number of different types of people. First of all, you will, if you check this out when you start to build a team, you'll find this is true. You'll get one liar. Now, what do I mean by that? I've had people in my team, and I've rang them up and I said, "Oh, how you getting on?" "Oh, fantastic. I placed my first order, I've delivered all the goods, blah, 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 blah. And I can see there's been no order placed. I can see there's, I don't know why the people lie, but they do." You'll get one magician. What do I mean by magician? 1 minute they're there, then they're gone. Okay, poof. And don't matter what you do, you can't find them again. You'll get one mat. Now, what's a mat? Mat is somebody that's moaning all the time. Sorry, you're going to get a mat in your business. You get, if you get 20 people, you have 2 mats. How many mats have you got in your business?
No, and I got rid of her.
I'm not saying how many I've got. You have a tourist. What does that mean? Oh, I joined to have a look at what was happening, and then they go again. A bit like a magician. You get one clever dick. I'm sure I've got no clever dicks in my business. Somebody that knows everything, doesn't need to follow a system, doesn't,
We
you know.
did.
Pardon?
We did.
I'm sure I've never had a clever dick. Well, that's a lie. I've got them all the time. Where's Georgine? No. Oh dear. It's a good job we love each other. You'll get 2 retailers. In other words, some people will do some constant retailing. We'll get 2 people who want to develop a business to a certain level, 2 team builders. And you'll end up with 1 potential gold distributor. This is somebody who wants to take it seriously. Okay. So understand that when you're building a team. Now, sometimes when people sow seeds, the crop fails. Have you ever heard about this? You know, you've put your seed out there, it started to take root, then all of a sudden a storm comes and flattens the lot. Now, the farmer can't do anything about that. He has 2 choices. He can sit there and cry, or he can replant. And that's what we need to do. Sort of things I'm thinking about. Or I put out some books and didn't get any orders. So what? Put some more books out. I placed some ads and didn't get anyone respond. So what? Put some more ads out. I booked some appointments and didn't attend or join. Yeah. So what? That's not going to, none of that is going to grow your business. I ordered something but it was out of stock. Let me tell you, I worked in Wilkinson's home and garden stores. I worked in Office World. We were never 100% in stock, ever. There was no possibility we were in stock. And it's always the thing that somebody wants, because that's when you notice it. And the problem is that this time of year, as you know, we've had a problem with the warehouse, but the company wants to run out of Christmas stuff. It does not want to be. We always used to get it, Wilkinson's. Oh, you've sold out Christmas trees. Yeah, that was the idea. We bought so much stock in and we didn't want any left for Christmas, because that meant we had to reduce them to clear them. The whole idea is to, if you're doing online, is make sure you're promoting stuff that's got plenty of stock. Now, occasionally, because the company is now moving to 24-hour delivery, 48-hour delivery rather, there'll be loads of orders going, and at the time you ordered, it's in stock, and it is in stock. But when the picker goes to the bay, It's all been picked. It hasn't been restocked, and therefore it comes up as an out of stock. Don't whinge about it. It happens, unfortunately. Now, they have a choice. They can stop your order and wait till it's been repicked, but then that's going to slow everybody's order down. So they have to work through the numbers. But the determined sower does not leave the field. He just carries on sowing. Okay. All these things will happen, and they happen to everybody. So, how do you get your mindset right? Well, I'm going to recommended reading, listening, viewing, and it's all one book. It's called The Secret. I've got one on the shelf here behind me.
Brilliant book.
Okay. The secret of life is the law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. If you think, oh, I'm not going to get any orders, guess what? You're not going to get any orders. All right. The law of attraction could also be called the law of creation. In other words, life is not happening to you. You are creating. Every single person who is cleaning it has the same products. It has the same company supplying them. It has the same delivery company. It has the same in stocks, out of stocks, you name it, same challenges. Why is it then that one person can go out and earn an income of 20 grand a month and another person can't? Well, I'm telling you now, everybody can earn 20 grand a month if they want to. It says here, I used to feel guilty because I spent more time working on myself than working on my business. But when times got really tough, I realised that the work I had done on myself is the work that I did myself that kept me in the business. Because your mindset, the things you say to yourself, the negativity that you can bring upon yourself can affect you. So I'm going to briefly go through some things for getting started that might help you in the business. And I'm going to go quite quickly because I want to get over as much information as I can. As I say, this video will be put back up on the training site later on. So if you don't get everything, but there's some important things. First of all, how do you develop your group? And why do you develop a group? Now, people don't buy from your group. First thing, remember that. What they do is they buy from you. This bottle of Lucozade that I've got in my hand here, I could buy this from lots of different shops, but I buy it from a shop. Well, actually, I buy it from a shop. It's the cheapest. But the shop that you like going, you don't go into a shop you don't like to buy stuff, do you? Ever walked into a shop and thought, oh, I don't like this here? But you can buy the same product from another shop down the road. Some people will go to that other shop, even though it is more expensive, because they like shopping there. So people need to like you. So the first thing to remember is you are building a group, not a selling group. It's a place to showcase all of your business. So how do you build a group fast without going into Facebook jail? Anybody been in Facebook jail?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine wasn't for posting in my group.
Eh?
Mine wasn't for posting in my group.
All right. But people do go into Facebook jail. So how do we build a group fast? First of all, ask for help from current members. Run competitions in your group. It doesn't have to be expensive. Put the link in the private messages to people. And occasionally send out a join my group post. People who've done that have got lots of people joining their group. Think outside the box. Okay. So first of all, asking for help from current members. First of all, ask your own friends. Ask them to ask their friends. Ask the group a question. Hey everybody, just give me some help. Please, we're a new group. Really appreciate it if you could just answer your local friends for me so they can see the bargains. Things like that. Simple things. Run competitions. People love a freebie. Make it fun. Make it interactive. Make it simple. Thank people with a tag. Welcome people with a welcome image and announce the winner. If it's the winner, try to get a photograph of the winner with the prize. Then do it again and again and again. And then occasionally advertise in the external groups about your competition. So, putting a link in a message when chatting. Now, you can generally get away with messaging up to 50 friends every couple of hours. We always discuss any sales in private message anyway, not in the open. All right. Tell them you have more items available by searching for your group name. Now make sure you make the message slightly different each time by adding the person's name at the centre of the message. Then you can't be done as spamming. All right. Or send them a friend request. Now I don't tend to send friend requests. I ask them to send me a friend request. All right. Because if you send too many friend requests and somebody says, "Oh, this is spam," you can end up being Facebook jail again. Okay. So examples of a private message. Thanks for your comments. We've got lots of other great offers on things in our group. Please search for your group name. Yeah. Hi, thanks for liking the steamer. We've got lots of other great offers on things in our group. Please search for your group name. Occasional posts might be something like, "Hi admin." Get on the right side of the admin. I hope this is okay. We've got some great stuff going for free or whatever else. You know, it's just something, you know, for Christmas, wherever. If anyone would like to take a look, please search for. Okay. If you put out catalogues, put them on the group on your catalogue slips. I've just realised on your Clean Easy websites, web shops, you can set the profile up for your Facebook page. I've just done that today. Okay. You can put a note in the delivery bag with your Facebook site. You tell your current customers. On prospecting emails, make sure you send out a signature with it, Tom. If you have business cards or flyers on your Facebook profile and on your own town line, and then open more groups. What? More groups? I'm struggling to get one up and running. What I mean is, oops, we're all network marketers. Now, let's imagine you have one group with 10,000 people in it. Who's got a group with 10,000 people in it? Nobody. Okay. People have. I'm going to show you one in a minute, hopefully, if I don't run out of time. Now, let's imagine you and a team of 10 people were the same. You and 10 people all have 10,000 people. Instead of you promoting to 10,000 people, you're promoting to 110,000 people. And you build your team from your new warm market. Because I can guarantee you that if you had 10,000 people in your selling group, you'd get people joining your team because they like the products. Right. So you focus on building your group, and that's it. As I say, focus on what you need to get. Now, the only thing that is constant is change, and we are changing. When we come online, it's something people haven't done for the first, you know, are doing it for the first time. But you need to embrace change or be left behind. Now, as a retailer, somebody selling stuff, you can earn an income by selling some stuff. It's a bit like a job at home, you know, like running the little catalogues. But as a network marketer, you'll earn a fortune. If you sell some stuff, then help some other people to sell some stuff. Then help them to duplicate it. For instance, this is Mr. and Mrs. Gilroy in Scotland, and they went to Gold Distributor, £869 part-time. Would that make a difference to most people?
Yep.
Okay. Louise Harper, Gold Distributor, part-time, extra £1,000. Miss Thomas and El Maddox worked at Tesco's, stocking the shelves in the evenings. £1,463 part-time. Okay. In one period, they had £11,000 increase in sales. They went from 0 to turning over £23,000 a month in their team in just 8 months. You ever heard this saying, it's a marathon, not a sprint? Have you? Okay. Not with our online system, it's a sprint. Getting started is a sprint. You need to get up and running fast. Why is it better to sprint? Well, you get faster results. You experience instant support from the chat, the group, everybody else. If somebody's getting results, guess what? They're excited. It creates positivity before the negheads arrive. They say, "Oh, what are you doing that for? How long have you been doing that?" It also gives you ownership of your own brand instantly. And retention. And what I mean by that is distributors stay around if they're enjoying it, making money. 10 minutes, okay. So you'll get that faster with who do you know and who do they know. How does it grow so fast? Well, we do the right things with the right energy and right consistency. Consistency is the word. Every week, every month, just follow the system. Would you rather show 200 people your business or 10,000? As I've just said, you had a group of 10,000, your team had 10,000, you suddenly got 110,000 people seeing your business. So how do we do it? And I am going to run through this very quickly. Selling group, which is instant, direct messages, and timeline. So group adverts, you might place in a group advert. I'm just curious, and we like to earn some extra cash by advertising some of the stuff online. Does it work? Well, this is so eclipsing. Okay, I'm just curious, and we like to earn some extra cash by advertising some stuff online. It says there 82 comments. Okay, did it cost you anything? No. Stephanie McAvoy joined. And when she joined, all she did is she posted up her first bonus check. I've seen this after 18 days to start my new adventure. Everybody likes some extra cash. PM me. Guess what? 3 people joined her. Okay. Laura Harrison did the same thing. She runs the Edinburgh 10 steps. Okay. First check, £285, posted it. She got 90 replies. Sorry, 65 replies. She then reposted it the following month and she got another 90. Okay. So does it work? Well, 2 people in 10 steps group did what was suggested. A lot of this is trained at the workshop. One of them got 192 leads or inquiries in 1 day. It's not bad, is it? Do you think that a few people might have joined? What if 5 people joined out of 192? Are you going to focus on the 5 people who joined or the 187 that didn't? That's what I mean about people will focus on the bigger numbers rather than the smaller numbers, which turn into bigger results. Now, the other one, they only got 253 leads in 1 day. Okay. So group posts, do they work? Nikki Kaywood. Nikki Kaywood, who now runs the Tip Success Group, at age 21, has a group with 180,000 members in it. Okay. She joined in January 2015. And turnover went from 0 to £76,000 a month in 1 year. So, if she can do it, why can't you? Anybody? So, how did she do it? A check went from 0 to £3,000 a month a period. When she was asked how did she do it, she simply said, "I needed to do it as quick as I was pregnant." So she didn't really give an answer. So she was pushed. How did she do it? She simply said whatever was needed. She did interaction in groups, running competitions, asking, have you heard this before? Like earlier on in the training. And she went to a group of 180,000. And people are moaning, I ain't got any orders, I'm not getting any orders. Focus on getting the groups, and guess what? The group grown, and orders will come. And we do that by posting in other groups. And we post by asking friends. We hope, you know. Yes, some people will get a flyer, some people are a bit slower. So, some recommendations. Remove Clean Easy OK Live from checks and don't post the links to the web shop or catalogues in the group. And I'm going to tell you why. Because people still have preconceptions of Clean Easy. They just hear Clean Easy and they think cleaning stuff. And therefore, it may negatively affect your group sales, member numbers, etc. Because remember what I said earlier, people don't buy from your group, they buy from you. All right? If they like you, yeah. However, it is okay to send the catalogue links and everything in private messages, just not in the group. So, messages to warm market. Hi Laura, just started an online business going really well, loads of support. Have a look at this video and let me know what you think. Hi Laura, just wanted to let you know I've just started my online business going really well. I'm helping other people do the same. Who do you know that could do with a free holiday, could do with some extra cash? You get the idea. Timeline posts. Now, where is Lindsay?
I'm here.
Okay, I posted on your timeline the other day, didn't I?
Yeah.
You had a load of responses, didn't you?
Yeah.
People saying, what are you doing?
I know.
So basically it works. People do respond, and the people are inquisitive. Yeah, some people won't join you, but they know what you're doing. They'll keep an eye on your timeline. So when you hit your first bonus, I'll post on your timeline again. Well done on your new promotion. Guess what? More people say, what are you doing? It's working for you, etc. What we don't do is put things like, well done on 10% level. People say 10%, get rewarded for 10%. That's 90%. Yeah, it don't mean anything. It's not it's jargon. And it's not all about business, it's social media. Okay. So examples. Hi, well done on a great start to your new online business. Really impressed with you. It's really clear that anybody joins you gets great support. Just want to say well done, Joe, on collecting extra cash bonus. Well done. Have fun spending it. Just want to say congratulations. A team member also that interacts, you know, love for choices. I like being my own boss. I have loads of support from whoever the person that set me up. I'm so excited for it. So on. The outcome is you'll get likes, you'll get comments, you'll get people coming to you. When we started, we went round to my mum and just to show her what we were doing. And she said, oh, could I do that? And she joined. She became a distributor. She actually became a senior distributor. She qualified for a free trip to Cape Town, and she also qualified for a free trip to Vienna. We edify the comments with extra comments. I'm going to run through this so it'll be on the tape. When others comment on it, send a private message. Okay. Just covered that. How do we reply? We go to the comment, go to the profile, try to get them as a friend, send them a message. Then reply to the comment, tag them in a reply. Don't go into a big conversation on the group. The same with Eagle Group chat, actually. If it's something personal that you want problems with, if it's general inquiry, put it on the chat. If it's something personal, speak to your upline in a personal message. Okay. Reason that we do the messenger reply, it's a great way to build up trust. Be yourself, keep it friendly, professional, use smiley faces. Okay. So how do we reply? Hi, thanks for the comment. Have a look at these short videos. Once you watch them, let me know what you think. No reply? Hi, have you had a chance to watch the videos I sent over? Positive response usually says next step, which is what it says on the video. Fantastic. Next stage is to go what's involved in detail. All you need to be is in front of a computer and able to do your website. I talk to you. When would you be free to do that? And ask for that. Once that you've booked the time, ask for the contact details. And if you have contact manager, send them a link. Do me a favour, put your details on here for me so I have access to it. I actually say to them, do me a favour, would you add me as a friend so I see your messages first? So I get them to friend me. It's simple for new distributors to duplicate. It builds up trust, and videos give them the info. Answers a lot of their questions. It's more friendly. And new distributors can do it. The more you learn the system and scripts, the easier it becomes. Somebody says to you, oh, I'm interested in more. You go, what do I do now? Speak to your upline. We'll help you. You need to group post. You need to grow up the numbers in your group. I've got my less than a minute. Oh, it's all right. We're about there. Hot tip time. Somebody who says no or not yet, it just means I want to see more, I want to understand more, so show them more before you leave. Add them as a friend, add them to your group, maybe another group, and drip feed them with success. Now, the secret to getting ahead is getting started. And every person that's their business isn't where it wants to be can restart tomorrow or tonight. So just think of the consequences of you and your life and your family's life if you do nothing. Nothing will change. But it can massively change if you want it to. If you want to earn a professional's income, you need to become professional. Be a leader. Don't talk, just act. Don't say, just show. Don't promise, just prove. That's all I wanted to cover tonight. I hope you've found that useful. Any questions at all?